Before we get into our NFL Week 4 picks, we're doing a quick recap. Jake, how did your picks go last week?
Last week I went 0-2 in my football NFL picks. Unfortunately, I didn't think Carl Wentz was going to play well. He didn't really play all that well, but Jake Browning played
Did
that
someone gonna do
worse.
well? Did someone on here
Who?
voice Nick?
Oh,
He
did
said,
they think Wentz was going to do well?
well, Nick said he was on
Carl
an
balled
island.
out.
Yeah, Nick said he was on an island.
Well, but he didn't play a bad game. That's kind of what you hope from a
They
backup
won
quarterback.
by 40 points.
That team, that's a great team.
The defense scored, I think, 3 touchdowns.
It's a great team. And
2 by one guy.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin Jr., 3.5 over on his catches. He only had 3, unfortunately. Browns still suck. I honestly expected them to be down a lot more points. I thought they'd be throwing the ball more. It being such a low-scoring game, it was kind of hardest. But 3 catches. It was still close, but still didn't hit.
Okay. Bad week. Hope you got some better picks today. And Nick, what were the 2 that you had?
I had the Colts -3 at the Titans. That was very easy. They won for 20. Absolute blowout. Cam Ward does throw picks, by the way. So
that was great.
Somebody wants to tell me he doesn't. He does. Pick 6, like first play of the game or second play of the game.
No, Jake, I know you're confused. Nick last week in a video, he's like, Cam Ward, he's throwing a lot of great throws. He's also going to throw a couple picks, and he hadn't thrown one yet this year. So people in the comments were like, Cam Ward hasn't thrown one in 2 weeks. Why do you think he's going to do it now? His first throw was a pick 6 in the game.
I did see him
being
throw
right.
that, and I was like, and that's a check down
bad-
throw that you
that was a
that,
bad-
that-
It was a
well,
bad
that's a check
pick.
down the
Late,
quarterback
that was
thinks
late.
of super late. He obviously knew his reads weren't there. He's like, all right, I know my running back's there. Boom, I see him, just gonna throw it. Not even looking.
Didn't
He
look.
just
No. Yeah.
and he knew it. He threw it. He was like, oh. I mean,
Bad.
they happen all the time. You just say, dang.
Yeah. Yeah. The Colts are good, dude. The Colts are a legit
They're a
team.
wagon,
I mean,
at least right now.
Danny Dimes, he doesn't turn the ball over. He knows how to run an offense. And I mean, dude, they're good. My second pick was Javonte Williams Anytime TD. I really thought that one was going to hit.
Oh, yeah.
He just couldn't
They
get
fell apart.
anything going. I mean, that was
I think CD
I
went
did
down
not-
and they lost it because their first 2 drives, too. It looked like it was going to be a shootout.
yeah, exactly
So-
what I thought.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just fell.
The Cowboys honestly should have been in that game more. Dak threw 2 interceptions in the red zone.
Yeah.
That's 14 points right there. He lost 31-14. I mean,
Yeah,
that
close.
and he had another, like, it was just a turnover by.
Well, Javonte had a fumble going on a long run.
Yeah.
They had a lot of
They turned the ball
of
like
problems.
crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was brutal for the Cowboys. What'd you get, Matt?
2 I went 1-1 as well. I had the Bucks. I honestly wasn't even watching the second half of that game. I felt so comfortable about it. I wasn't even checking in. And then the 3 blocked kicks all happened at the same time. So I was frantic, saw that. And then obviously Bucks won, but they did not cover. The second one was the Broncos and Chargers. I had Chargers -2.5, which that did cover. And I didn't think it was going to at one point. The game was just a bad game. And Herbert had an awesome touchdown, awesome throw at the end of it. And Knicks still, like I did predict, like Knicks couldn't get it done in that big game. So went 1-1 last week, and now we're looking to go 6-0 this week. That's the plan. And Jake, what are your 2 picks for this next week?
I went a little bit safer, I'd say, this week, at least on the first pick. We're going to go to the Saints and Buffalo game. We're going to go James Cook anytime touchdown. He has scored, I want to say, 4 touchdowns this year so far. 2 in week 1, 1 in week 2, and 1 in week 3. So he's scored every week. Saints are an awful team. Buffalo should put up 40 points, about 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns at worst. He's got to get one of them. No reason for him not to. This Bills offense is looking really well.
And you'd also expect a game like this. I would assume when they get near the goal line,
to score.
there's no reason
They're not
to
gonna
have
play.
Josh Allen run it either.
They could
what are
have
we
him
doing,
throw it.
risking him?
See
He
him
could
throwing
throw
it to get
but-
some stats, but
But they're going to let James Cook. Like, there's no reason to have Josh Allen get hurt against the Saints. It'd be stupid for them to have him run near inside 5.
he's got his MVP already. I think he's not going for another one, and I don't think the coaches are trying to get him another MVP. I think they're just going to try to win a Super Bowl and not worry about that anymore. Just win football games.
Health is so much more important, especially against the Saints. They are so bad.
That's
All right, like it.
that's a sick.
Yeah, it was -185, so not awful, but not great still, but it's okay.
I've had some -200s in there.
And we've hit on them, so it is nice. It's nice to get a nice free square.
Second bet is to be, I think we might have had a pick revolved around this team every week so far, but the Colts.
So,
The Colts at the Rams. Colts are not a favorite. They're 3.5-point dogs right now. I don't see why it's that much. If it was 2.5, I could see the Rams it being a 3.5-point game. I don't think the Colts are going to get blown out. If anything, I really think that they might win this game outright. I think the Rams are going to have a weird week after losing the one to the Eagles last week. I think they're in a weird feeling and lose it, winning the game the whole time, and then all of a sudden you just lose it at the end and you're just saying, like, what just happened? I think they're in a weird feeling, and the Colts have been on a roll. I don't see them losing that roll, and if they do lose it, they're not going to lose more than 3 points. They'll lose by a last-second field goal to lose the game. That will be how the Colts would lose.
The Rams' first game against Houston, they barely beat them. On who they played the second game? Who did they play?
They played the Titans, and it was tight until the end. They did pull
away. They scored too late.
Yeah.
It was like, it was
tied at one point in the second half. It was a closer game, and then last week they melted down.
And then they couldn't cover against the Eagles.
And honestly, that's the type of loss that is the type of could linger for a week. Like
that
I think
one
that
lingers.
They could lose this week from that. Yeah. And Danny Dimes at Steichen, it reminds me so much of Jalen's MVP year where he's just running it well. Guys are open, and they have a Jonathan Taylor. And they have a Jonathan Taylor. Eagles didn't have a Jonathan Taylor when they went to the Super Bowl that first year. It was Miles Sanders. Like, he opens things up for them like crazy, where it's just like Steichen has everything available to him right now. It's lights out. I love watching it. They're actually fun to watch.
It's crazy. I mean, I get flashbacks of our offense whenever it's like shotgun, it's like a play action. He rolls out right, and there's a wide open
crosser about 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
And it's Warren. And it's a stud first round tight end that's just an absolute dog.
And it's like what we want with the Eagles every week. And we're like, why can't we get that again? And it's watching the Colts. We're watching it every week. And they just look awesome.
Watching the Colts succeed with Danny Dimes is what every Philly fan thinks of seeing Steichen over there. It's like, no, that's what we should look like on a week-to-week basis with A.J. Brown, DeVonta Smith, Saquon Barkley, and Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
With Jalen just running the offense. So, yeah, I like it. I'm a Colts fan.
Yeah, I like them both. I mean, I think James Cook I think that's easier. I think because that'll definitely happen. But, I mean, to root for the game, I mean, the Colts, I think that'll be I think that'll be more fun to watch.
Right now, I think we need a win. Okay. Go James Cook.
I mean, I agree that will happen.
Yeah, we can go James Cook on this one, especially because we'll have other picks that aren't as gimmies. Because he's looked awesome. James Cook has looked awesome.
Score.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got first one locked in. Nick, what do you have for your 2 picks?
Different this week. We're going to be boots on the ground in Tampa Bay at the game, rooting our Eagles on. First one I did was DeVonta Smith over 49.5 receiving yards. I do like A.J. Brown over receiving yards as well. I think they'll both hit it. The Bucks and Todd Bowles are going to blitz a lot. I've been to the last 4 games in Tampa. We don't look that good every time. I will say this. We don't play that well. And it's because Todd Bowles blitzes a lot. And I'm just trying to think of, all right, what did we do against a team that blitzes a lot? That was the Chiefs. We just played them. DeVonta Smith was kind of the security blanket. Jalen was like he had that one deep throw to DeVonta. He has a couple sticks just getting it out quick to him. I think DeVonta is going to get over 49 pretty quick because usually if they're going man, their number one's going to go to AJ. And you got Smitty, who is a 1B, who should be able to beat a second string corner. I think he'll have a decent game over 50 yards. The next pick is going to be Jalen Anytime TD. Easy bet. He will score. Yeah. He didn't really run much this week. I think he's going to use his legs a little bit more. If we can't get, the inside run game going with Saquon because they have Vita Vea, I think he may pull one or even the push.
And honestly, it's crazy that his anytime touchdown is still minus 145. I hit it last week. It's just like, when is that going to get higher? Week. Oh, really? I haven't looked at it this week.
I think it was 115 this week.
True, because this is
another way. Oh, wow.
It was 115. But I'll say this: the Bucks have been the best only team to really actually would say stop it. Even though it's BS because all they do is just go helmet to helmet with Jalen every time, it's still effective. I mean, I remember specifically watching. But yeah, I mean, boots on the ground. We're gonna watch it. I like both of them. What do you guys think?
I'm biased because I want Smitty carrying on a little bit of the Rams game into this game plan, which I think if Smitty hits his over, I know Age is going to hit his over, and I think we beat the brakes off the Bucks. I like that game. I'm leaning with Smitty. I'll go with Smitty. Our receivers have been patient. They've been putting up with a lot for the success of the team. I think this is a week again where they get to eat a little bit.
I also think they're Sirianni and they're going to buy in really, really hard to this week because of the narrative. And it's not really a narrative. It's true. We don't play well in Tampa.
No.
We're like, I think we're 1-3 in the last 4 games. And in the games we lose, we get embarrassed. Last year, we were embarrassed. I mean, it was bad.
In the playoff game before that.
Players, but I think we're just going to score a bunch. And who knows? Baker may have our number, and Baker may score a lot too, so we have to throw the ball early.
True. They are like a contender this year, so it is another game to get up for.
Also, when you talk about the blitzing goals, it's not just him. This year alone, Eagles have been blitzed on 48% of dropbacks.
I think it was Spags.
It's going to be higher.
It's going to be higher. They're doing it to stop the run and to hope if pass the ball, hopefully the blitz there if they're play action or whatever they may be trying to do. So,
well, the narrative is Jalen can't throw against.
Can't handle it.
And that's exactly. He's not good against the blitz. Is what I don't know the statistics of him like versus non-versus, but I'm sure
he is good against the blitz though. I'm pretty sure it's not even that he's not.
He's gotten significantly better.
It's like how many quarterbacks are great against a blitz where a guy comes free? I mean,
exactly.
Those two, I'm leaning Smitty. What are you leaning for, Jake? Because we already got James Cook.
No, I would take the
Smitty. Go.
I'd rather go
Smitty.
DeVonta Smith. Yeah, over
Heck yeah. So, all right. So we'll lock second pick. For my first pick, I'm going with the Packers in a revenge game at Jerry World. This is the game, everyone's talking about, everyone's waiting to see. Without CeeDee Lamb, especially, I just think the Cowboys are going to be defeated, and Parsons is going to absolutely unload on them this weekend. He's just going to wreck the game. The Cowboys are not going to be able to put up enough points, especially coming off the loss that the Packers just dealt with. I think you're going to see a big bounce back game from them. Ball control, just walk down the field. And I do think Jordan Love will look better this week, but I don't think they're going to need him to look better. As long as he just doesn't mess things up. This Cowboys team, this is the first week people are going to start seeing the Cowboys and think, oh, we're really bad. I think this is a big time blowout in Jerry World this weekend.
The Cowboys, I thought they were going to be much better than they were. And I didn't realize when they were without Micah Parsons, their defense was like lower than 30th. Like it was either 30th, 31st, or 32nd in every category.
Well, because everyone chalked that up to Dak missing time because he missed half the season. But no one really gave as much credit to how much he does. Can't stop the run. That's what they say. That's what they say.
He stops the pass.
Well, I can guarantee you right now, the Packers are going to run the ball on Kenny Clark, and they are going to make it a point.
He's not even playing. He's not even playing. He got hurt last week.
I think he got hurt, right?
Okay. And the team is rallying around Micah. Micah wasn't the bad guy. Jerry made it what it was, and Cowboys aren't coming into this game like, oh, we have to show Micah. And it's like, no, the Packers are like, we need to beat that ass because you guys treated your star player like shit.
We want to win by 54.
Yeah, this is for Micah game. So, 6.5. Yeah, I'll take
the only thing that may scare you, Matt, that this is my survivor pick in this fight, and those.
It's always close.
Those are close. Those are for the coin.
That's the only negative I have in this.
Oh, that's funny.
I think they win by 30, obviously. But it is my survivor pick.
No, that's definitely,
even after losing to the Browns.
I think it makes it even more.
When you have that loss, it does snap you up. It does wake you up.
Get your it does.
Especially the way they did. Jordan Love threw that pick.
They were talking about going undefeated after week 2.
Teams know how to stop you, and they do the same thing, and then it gives them a blueprint.
The Browns' defense is really – I think the Browns do have a good defense.
Well, they have Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and they just drafted a guy.
You know what happens when you have a defense end that's really hard to deal with? They have to, worry about him, and that screws everything else.
It's a game record, and that's and Micah will.
And they got Denzel Ward.
I love it.
That's cool.
Next one, kind of a package deal here. We're going with Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes to be both over on their rushing props this weekend. Lamar is at 43.5 yards. And honestly, with these two guys, they can kind of get it whenever they want it, especially Mahomes. This year, the two good teams he played, he crushed this line. And then he played the Giants and he decided, don't need to run the ball this game. We can still win. And same thing with Lamar. I think last week he took 7 sacks against the Lions, and there were plenty of opportunities for him to take off, and he didn't, and he held on trying to find it. I think he's going to watch the tape, realize I do need to take more of these opportunities to just get 10, 15 yards. And this is kind of a desperation game for both teams. They're both 1-2. They got to come away with it.
Need it. Both of them need it.
Yeah, and I think even if they were undefeated, there's always motivation for these two teams to perform well and beat each other because they will see see each other possibly in the playoffs. But because the record is so bad for both of these teams, even more so, like each team's in a gotta have it state. Patrick might have this by halftime. The way that he takes off in big games.
You're going to see playoff Mahomes. Hopefully you see regular season
And they're
Lamar.
not running the ball well. The Chiefs can't run the ball without Mahomes. He's their leading rusher. He's their leading rusher this year. So I do think he's going to take care of business. Lamar is going to get a couple big chunk plays is how I see him getting it. He's even shown every time he plays the Chiefs, he wants it bad. He's going to take off. I really like that one. It's going to be a marquee matchup to watch, and it'll be exciting to watch. And I don't think any kneel downs in this are going to cost us the rushing prop.
That's a good point.
Hopefully not.
I like that one. I like going with the both rushing quarterbacks. I think Mahomes definitely hits his. Lamar's the only one I'm worried about. But when you start thinking about it, it's a big game in the regular season. Lamar, he goes back to what he knows best, and that's making plays with his legs because that's what he's confident in, and he knows he can rely on it every single time he wants to.
It's like it's a 10-yard rush, and he's so quick.
It's a cruising. It's like a walk in the park for him. It's once he gets moving, it's soon boom, plays over. He's like, wow, that was 10, 15 yards. It just was so quick. He gets
the edge every time that he pulls it. It's easy. So okay, so we're going with rushing props here.
I mean, my survivor, I love them Packers.
But it's probably good reason to stay away as well. We got one person invested.
Don't need to get everybody invested.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. So we're going to lock in Lamar over 43.5, Patrick over 24.5 rushing yards. The other one we got DeVonta Smith over 49.5 receiving yards, taking James Cook anytime touchdown. That is our parlay this week. Again, feels like a winner. Feels good.
Yes, it does.
See this one go through. Nick will be seeing it live, watching one of our legs hit. Absolutely love it. Boots on the ground.
After the first quarter, I'm calling it. First quarter, it'll hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Calling it. You'll see it. First drive, he's going to have catch for 22 yards and a catch for like 30. You'll see it.
Okay.
Love it.
Love that, but we'll see.
Shots, explosives.
All right, cool.
You're going to see it. I believe it.